So just when you thought the news couldn't get any worse, the petrol price will rise by R1.18 as of midnight tonight. That follows a number of decreases in the past few months since the start of the national lockdown. The price of diesel will also be going up. That's by 22 cents a litre, much better for you if you are on a diesel engine. Let's talk about this then. I'm joined by the Automobile Association of South Africa's spokesperson, Layton Beard. So Layton, so debilitating has been the news. I can barely speak. Not the kind of news you want to receive as millions of us go back to work this week.
Yeah, it's certainly not good news at all, Thembekile. And I think if you look at the petrol price increases, they certainly will knock a lot of people's budgets for a whack. One of the silver linings, though, I think we need to take from this is that these increases could have had a much more severe impact had it not been for these 2 months of record decreases we've seen in April and May. As of where we are right now, the petrol price is R4 cheaper than it was before we went into lockdown. That will obviously change at midnight tonight. So when we talk about a R1.18 increase, at least it's coming from a lower base. Had this increase happened 2 months ago, it would have been R4 plus R1.18. So I am looking for a bit of positives from this. It's not great news, but certainly it's not total doom and gloom just yet.
And are we going to continue on this upward trend in months to come, especially as many other economies around the world begin to restart essentially?
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the big drivers behind this increase, 95% of the reason for this increase has been an increase in international petroleum prices, oil prices. A couple of weeks ago, you were looking at around $25 a barrel. Now you're looking at something in the region of $38, $39. And that's indicative of the fact that the world economy is beginning to gear up again, that movement is happening in the manufacturing sectors. And the same is happening in South Africa. When that demand for oil increases because of this increased world economic activity, then that price could become higher still. So I'm not discounting the possibility that there could be increases going forward. At the moment, we'll have to wait and see what the numbers in June tell us. But I would say that the outlook for an increase is pretty good.
And as far as a drop is concerned, that's the news we want to hear. When is that coming?
Well, Thembekile, if I had that, I'd probably go play the lotto numbers tonight and win the Ferrari that you're driving. No, look, I mean,
I need to hide that car better.
Yeah, absolutely, to take care of it. Look, the fuel price is determined by two key factors. The Rand-US dollar exchange rate on the one hand and international petroleum prices on the other. The Rand has recovered somewhat against the US dollar over the last couple of weeks. We're trading at around 17 Rand 30 at the moment. That's down from around 17 Rand 90. The oil price is going in the opposite direction, and it's really firmed significantly over the last couple of weeks. If that oil price firms and is steady and that trend continues, then it's unlikely that there's going to be a decrease in the near future. But again, these things change quite rapidly. So, within a week or two's time, the oil price might be down again for whatever reason. And that's something that we need to keep an eye on. I'd hate to say now that we're definitely going to have an increase in July. It's all about looking at the numbers on a daily basis and then seeing what that average gives us towards the end of the month. But certainly, I think as of today, the outlook doesn't look great, and there's a possibility of an increase on the numbers today going into July. But again, we'll have a clearer picture middle of the month and then towards the end of June.
Layton, always good to see you. Layton Beard with the Automobile Association speaking to us ahead of that